All right, lunchtime's over. Everybody back to work. Huh? What did you say to me? You think you can do better than me? Bring it on, bub. Hey there, it's Theo from Geeky Gamer Guy. This video I'll be previewing lots from Royal End Games. The building plans are set. Now all we gotta do is construct it. But who will be the best? Let's get to building to find out. Lots, a competitive tower building game, is a dexterity puzzle for 1 to 4 players. Everyone's a contractor building a single skyscraper, but each of them will need to use spatial recognition and color coordination to do the best job. During setup, the game board is placed with each of the different Tetramino pieces separated by type in a half moon around it, along with purple cubes, which I'll explain in a minute. Each player chooses an inspector meeple, placing it on the driveway. Then a footprint card is picked to be the boundaries for the tower's construction. Each card is labeled 1 to 3 difficulty, with 1 being pretty easy to 3 really bending the player's brains to construct the tower. Then the crew cards are shuffled and placed alongside the board after dealing 1 to each player. These crew cards are additional ways to score and push the odds in your favor when needed. Finally, each player rolls a supply die and gets a starting block to begin with. Alright, we got the pleasantries out of the way, let's get started. A player's turn is split into 4 steps. Roll, choose, score, and check. During the roll step, the player rolls a 6-sided supply die, adding the depicted block to their supply. If it's a question mark, the player chooses which block to take. If a pile of blocks is empty for the one depicted on the die, the player to the left of the active player chooses a block for them. Ho 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 ho. Then for the choose step, the active player selects one of their 2 blocks to place on the tower. A block can never overhang the footprint. I'm watching you. If a player has a purple cube, received through workers' comp, then they can also place one of them on their turn. If a block other than the one placed falls, then the player receives no points during the scoring. Oops, my bad! During the scoring step, if there are no accidents, the player scores 2 points for every same color Tetramino block the newly placed one touches, as well as 5 points if fully finishing a floor level. They can also use crew cards to help provide additional scoring, like 1 point for every different block touching the newly placed one. Move the inspector meeple around the scoring track. If a player should be the last one to reach spaces with icons on them, they receive those items as workers' comp, either a purple cube or crew card. Lastly, players check to see if the end of the game triggers, either if a player reaches a certain number of points according to player count, or if 3 of the 5 piles of blocks are depleted. If it does, the player with the most points wins. Some of the features here is the quick and thinky gameplay, allowing players to string multiple games in a row. Also, the crew cards have a varied amount of representation, with the little builders showing different genders, races, and abilities on the cards. If playing with children, there are also rules to make it easier for them to join in on the construction fun. Come on, kids! Lastly, the game has a puzzly solo mode for a single player to take on all by themselves. Solo? Count me in. So this game is definitely for people who enjoy building things and need nimble hands to place the blocks carefully. Ooh, careful. The rules are easy enough for children to join in and can be used as a fun starter to a game night. If you enjoy spatial 3D puzzles and want to see the skyscraper form before your eyes, you should check this one out. Ooh. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Plus hit the bell to not miss out on future videos. Until next time, stay geeky, keep gaming. Ho 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 ho. Lastly, the game has a puzzly solo mood, and can be used as a fun starter for a game night. Game night. I see you there. I see you. Yeah, you.